Yeah. Now we're going to move on to something I like to call Marvel animation. I thought of that.
That's great.
So these are all the things that have been announced.
Marvel Nation?
No.
Marvelmation.
Marvel animation.
I'm going to call it Marvelmation.
Trademark Marvel animation.
Well, you can trademark that. I'll trademark Marvelmation.
Nobody wants that.
We'll see who sells the most T-shirts.
Trademark whatever you want.
Great. Thank you. I will.
I'm reading that you like me.
Yeah.
Good. Man, I'm killing it this episode. So Spider-Man freshman year, we got some fleshing out of the world.
Now, this is controversial, isn't it?
It's very confusing, Mason. Let me read the synopsis and you tell me what you think I said.
Okay, great.
Spider-Man freshman year is an animated series that follows Peter Parker on his way to becoming Spider-Man in the MCU.
Spider-Man, please.
Spider-Man in the MCU with a journey unlike we've ever seen and a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots. Now, Tom Holland will not be reprising his role. Presumably, they're going to get the guy who did it in What If, presumably, whoever that was.
Uh-huh.
And it's also...
Or they could get the guy who did the voice in the game.
Oh, yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also does the voice in the Avengers game, I think.
That's
I got
the
statement you read there.
Yeah.
The confession you read there from Marvelmation.
Yeah.
It was like, it's his journey into the MCU. Is that an old statement?
No, this is new.
That's interesting.
And it also says that Charlie Cox is going to return as Daredevil, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also, Norman Osborn is like his Tony Stark style mentor.
Yeah.
And there's Doc Ock and a bunch of other characters which you wouldn't know. Because remember when you saw Dr. Octopus and he's Dr. Octopus? Got him, didn't I? Is that his name?
Yes.
Good. I felt like I said it wrong in my head. I'm like, is that right? What a dumb name. Is that real? It's real.
You could be in a Marvel movie.
I think I could, couldn't I?
Is your name even real?
My
That's
name
a
is
dumb
real.
name.
My name's Real Mason. So interesting that Charlie Cox came back for this as well. But also we saw like Doctor Strange and a bunch of other characters. It also looks like kind of a 1970s-esque kind of
It does, doesn't
style.
it?
I like it.
Peter's got the sort of the round glasses and the sweater vest. I think.
Yeah.
What's interesting about but I think this seems to be because this cannot be his journey into the MCU. This is a parallel universe.
He's also in the MCU.
Yes.
Like he's in it.
Correct, yes.
Like you don't need a journey because he's doing it already.
That's very true. But this can't really be a precursor to that.
I guess it leads up to his first appearance because it's freshman year.
Yeah, maybe, but what is the justification then for the other stuff? Also, he doesn't have Ned and he doesn't have MJ.
Yeah, he's got another best friend.
He hasn't met them yet. What happens to that friend? Horribly murdered? Probably.
Yeah, it turns into a goblin or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could do from all of this that, there's a spell and...
It could
but
be
again,
a
if
spell.
he meets Doctor Strange, but again, there could be a spell.
It could absolutely be a spell, that's true.
I thought, my initial thought was, this is a Sony thing, so that's why this has happened. But it's not a Sony thing. Marvel own everything else other than the movie rights.
Yes.
So they can make anything.
That's true.
But I guess also they want to do like a rogues gallery and who's he going to fight if it's pre-Civil War
Well, that's
Spider-Man?
the thing. I kind of feel like they did say, okay, well, this is his road up to arriving in the MCU, but then they went, okay, but then we can't use any visually flashy characters. Or at the very least, we can't use any that we've seen before.
That's right.
So I think they have just tweaked it a bit and hope nobody's noticed that it really isn't a proper lead into the MCU, really.
But I think that's totally fine.
I think it's fine
just
too,
make it separate,
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Because all this other stuff is... a lot of it seems to be just out of continuity.
I like the new suit, which is sort of again quite homemade looking. It's not the
He's
the
got
one.
A few suits. I
Yeah.
saw.
Oh, right. Okay, I only saw the one.
Yeah.
What we don't see, we see an Aunt May, but I don't think we see an Uncle Ben. So I'm wondering if we will.
Well,
see
if he's
that.
got the powers, it'll be after Uncle Ben.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, they might extend that timeline.
Yeah.
Maybe he's killed by the Green Goblin.
Oh, that's
or
true. He
something.
has his powers, and then Uncle Ben dies, doesn't he?
Correct.
Or
yes.
whatever.
That is correct.
Or
yes.
whatever.
Yes, or whatever. That's correct.
Anyway, good stuff.
That is good stuff.
The second season, though, is confirmed, and it's going to be called Spider-Man Sophomore Year.
Terrific.
Why don't they just name them like years 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, like we do in Australia? It's really confusing. You're not from America. God. Junior high, senior
Because it
high.
follows the tradition of Spider-Man movie titles with incomprehensible names.
Oh, yeah.
They all sound quite similar, and you can't really remember which one it is, even though you do it as your job.
You have to say, the one where he went to Europe, because you can't remember the name of that one.
Yeah. And then they go, No Way Home, because he did come home from that. Homecoming? No, he didn't come. Okay, Far From Home. There it is.
Because he was, but also, in many ways, he was being far from home from all of them. Like Civil War, he was quite far from home because he went to an airport in Germany.
That's very true.
Should have called it
Spider-Man goes to an airport in Germany. Yes.
And gets in a big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We also got a look at I Am Groot.
That's true,
Which is coming August 10th. Mm-hmm. It's going to be 5 short stories about little Groot, baby Groot. But it's like it looks like the movies. Like it's not like a 2D animation thing. It's not that it would matter if it was, but it just looks like the movie version of Groot. And it looks incredible, and he farts out a little leaf and little creatures and
that's true.
And whatever. It looks pretty cool and chill and fun. And I'll probably show my kids that, I reckon.
Terrific.
Yeah. No, I have to show them all in order. So I'll start with Iron Man 2008.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I'll show them Edward Norton's Incredible Hulk.
That's correct,
And then I'll show them Iron Man 2.
You can't leave yet. There's a post-credit sequence. Robert Downey Jr. is at the end of The Incredible Hulk. Most people forget. Yes, it was turned into a Marvel one-shot called The Operative. Yes, we'll watch that also. But you need to watch it in the context of The Incredible Hulk first. Don't leave.
Okay, this is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1. Now, it takes a turn halfway through when Hydra is revealed.
Now, what's going to happen is you're going to think this series is quite interesting because he's got a flying car at the end of the first episode, but then it's going to turn out it's not interesting.
But then maybe it gets more interesting. I don't know. I stopped watching it. But we won't. We're going to finish this. Also, big news on X-Men 97.
Yeah, we got some new character models.
That's right.
Some of the existing models got a little design tweak.
Well, it's been 4 years or whatever since...
Yeah.
In the timeline.
That's true. And but also some new characters. We've got Sunspot.
Yep.
Others.
Yeah, others.
Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was in the original.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay,
so this is fall 2023 or spring if you're in a different hemisphere like we are. But
Come on, America.
Magneto is going to be leading the X-Men.
And he's got his leading the X-Men new outfit on, which
and
is
he's
the sleeveless...
leading the X-Men long hair.
Yeah.
Long flowing hair.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think this is going to tie into the Marvel movies? Because they seem to keep hinting that this is somehow linked in some capacity. And they keep using the theme song as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They do, don't they?
Yeah.
And the new Marvel Mutants movie is just going to be called The Mutants? Is that confirmed?
That is the rumor. We didn't get any confirmation of it today. But yes.
Wow. I mean, I would love to see if they just went full-on cartoon outfits in the MCU.
But then wouldn't that also have to mean, though you could do time travel, that the X-Men have existed since the 90s and now they're all old? So Scott Summers is like, I'm 60.
Yes.
I'm 60 and I'm upset.
Yes, that could be his battle cry. I'm 60 and I'm upset.
I'm just a regular man with laser eyes.
They could all have, slowed aging or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they can all have slow aging or whatever. All of them?
Yep.
Can some of them not? Can Scott Summers not have slow aging so he's 60?
Yeah.
Great. And terrific. It's wild they're bringing that back though, right?
Okay, but how do you think it's going to tie in? Do you think they're going to tie in this animated series too?
I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. Because I think they kind of want to, but... Because this is the thing that people remember.
Yes, for sure.
When I say people, I mean people our age remember.
That's correct, yes.
Don't know, Mason.
Don't know.
But you know what I do know?
What do you know?
What If is happening season 2. Early next year it's going to come out. Apparently we're going to see some Captain Carter versus the Hydra Stomper, who's going to be her version of the Winter Soldier.
Oh, he's going to be the Hydra. What does that mean?
I don't know, Mason.
Is this a continuation of that?
Stomper's Steve Rogers, right?
Yeah. Is this What If going to be a continuation of the previous Captain Carter What
So
If?
the Captain Carter from this is not the Captain Carter from Doctor Strange 2 also.
Yes, right.
Definitively. So she's having her own adventures and is not a Nazi or whatever like she is in the Illuminati world.
Oh, yeah, right.
She's a member of the whatever they're called.
Avengers Secret Police situation.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We're also going to get an Odin versus Mandarin story.
Okay.
He's just trying to open a fruit, but he's got his big metal gloves on. He can't do it, Mason.
Very good.
He can't do it.
Wow.
And if he zapped it, it would explode.
That's true.
There's a subtlety to it that he can't quite master. Also, they're not that...
These mortal fruits, they confound me. Frigga, open the fruit for me, dear.
Oh, you're dead? You already were murdered?
Ah.
Yeah. Because she was murdered by an elf.
Yeah.
There's also going to be a Hella episode.
Okay.
Hell of a good time.
Nice.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Also.
That'd be fine. Woo.
Yeah.
Just woo.
Just woo.
Just woo.
Oh, let's go. Hang on. Let's backdate some of these woos. Freshman year.
Woo.
Yep. Woo. I agree. I Am Groot.
Woo.
X-Men 97.
Woo. Pretty good.
What If.
Woo.
And now we've got Marvel Zombies.
Yeah.
This is going to be the same universe as the previous episode, so a continuation of that. It's also going to be MA for television.
Whoa, that's rude stuff.
We're going to get some gore, we're going to get some guts, we're going to get some kills. The zombies or the villains are going to be Hawkeye, Captain America, Abomination, Ghost, Captain Marvel, Wanda, Okoye, and Icarus.
Oh, there's a sort of a production still of Icarus, and he's All these Eternals guts are hanging out.
Yeah.
And all sort of circuit-like.
Wow.
It's fun.
So he didn't fly into the sun in this version.
Great question. Maybe not.
Maybe not. And the heroes are going to be Yelena, Katie.
Oh, that's bad for the people who own the rights.
Very bad.
Were promised something for Yelena. They would have got a couple of grand maybe.
Katie.
I bet the episode goes for 29 minutes so they don't have to pay him.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
much.
They're all about that. Is it Katie or Katie from Shang-Chi?
Katie.
Yeah, cool. There you go. Kate Bishop.
Oh, also, none of these creators are going to get anything.
They're all together.
They're all together.
Kate Bishop, Red Guardian, Jimmy Woo, Death Dealer, Shang-Chi, and Ms. Marvel.
That's good.
So that's a good.
Well, we're going to get Iman Vellani presumably is the voice of.
I hope so.
Ms. Marvel and
just good fun.
Randall Parker's Jimmy Woo. That's exciting.
That's right. Jimmy Big Woos all round. What do you think of this one though? Big Woos.
I mean, pretty woo, but
didn't see any Ant-Man in there. He's still ahead, isn't he?
Yeah, he must be. Yeah. I don't know if I love this Marvel Zombies universe. I would rather the zombies, the zombies in the comic book universe that can talk to one another.
Do you think they can twist it into that though?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a big cloud of gas or something.
Yeah, maybe there's a big cloud.
Or a
of gas.
cosmic thing. Maybe
thing.
Icarus does a thing.
Yeah.
With his circuits.
Like a ray.
Maybe a ray,
He
sure.
goes bzz,
Yes.
And everyone's like, hello.
Sure.
Yeah. Great. Wow.
That's great.
Any big woos for this one?
You have to tell me what it is.
The Marvel Zombies thing.
Oh, woo. Yeah, pretty woo.
We had a gap there because we thought break it up
Yes.
so we don't lose
Yes.
any of the big
That's
records. So there you go.